Hi Virgo, welcome to your end of November love reading. This is for anybody, if you're connected, not connected, looking for love to come in. We'll see whatever comes through. I am doing my video this way because I gave up on the software I was using. The video quality just sucked and I could never tell. By the time I was finished, I would have to find out that the video quality wasn't that great. So although I miss looking at you, I still go live, but this seems to be better where you can see your cards and just see my hands. So I'll also be doing Aries to Pisces at the end. I'm pulling from 3 decks for that, where I'll look at if you're in no communication or very little communication or just want to know what the deal is with somebody. I will go a little bit more in depth for you. So let's do this. Let's look at love for my Virgo viewers for the rest of November, moving into Sagittarius season and into December, that type of energy. So let's go Virgo. 7 of Swords. Put in your energy, or somebody's stealing your energy. We got the 2 of Wands. All right. So what this tells me is that you want to go somewhere. You want to go, and you may be in denial or holding yourself back from going on this new adventure. You're definitely at a crossroads. There's a choice that you have to make here with this 2 of Wands energy. It's about making a decision and following through. And so the 7 of Swords energy could be trust issues or not trust in where it's going to take you, this new path. Okay, so let's see how that plays out. The Moon card. Look at this sense of uncertainty. And the Moon card is like, here you are dreaming about your future. You know what you want. You know, we're talking about love here, but anytime anything else comes up, I will mention it. And, the things you've been dreaming about, your visions, and there's so much uncertainty, but you have this deception here. And the deception, I feel like, is your moods, your emotions, your thoughts affecting your emotions, and, kind of just feeling this sense of uncertainty and anxiety or fears about your future, and you're showing up in this energy. So let's see what's coming in, because the Moon card says, you're feeling like this, but there's something on the horizon for you. The 2 of Wands. There is something on the horizon for you. Something is coming in. And it's about getting out of your comfort zone as well, too, and just trusting. Could be a Pisces coming towards you, a Cancer. We've got a Taurus energy. We've got the Hierophant energy. So we're seeing a higher level of commitment coming in. We also, you know how I talk sometimes, Virgo. I also used to see you as the Hierophant too, but you're the High Priestess as well as the Pisces, right? And this is following spirit, trusting in your higher guides, trusting in God, trusting in Jesus, whoever you connect to, and you're not going to be let down. You're not going to be let down. All right, and I feel like 2 major arcana showing up here for you with the 2 of Wands. It's like you're headed towards something major, and you may be having this epiphany right as you're watching this, and you might be going, yeah, that's me fighting with my own trust issues, you're giving your energy way too much to the wrong thoughts. You're stealing your own happiness with fear. I've got the Empress card. So we see unconditional love, and we see a higher level of commitment. And these 2 cards tell me a divine, higher commitment, higher level of commitment. This is unconditional love. This is somebody who's on a spiritual journey. This is someone who has a lot of self-love for themselves and is very comforting, very nurturing. And I feel like, this could be a mother, child, or have children. This is a potential marriage, a relationship that could end up in a marriage, or maybe I'm connecting to somebody who's already in a marriage and there's some sense of uncertainty of where this is going. And with the Hierophant showing up with the Empress, it's like there's so much love here. There's a deeper level of commitment here. a deeper understanding, and there's lessons that have been learned or are being learned. Maybe for some of you Virgos, you know, this is the lesson that needs to be learned in order for your divine, the birth of your unconditional love, your loving partner coming in for you, is to trust in the unknown, to stop giving your energy to deceitful thoughts, uncertainty, deceiving yourself, or secrets, or feeling like you can't trust. Okay. Some of you may feel like there are secrets being held from you, but what I feel like is it's more about the universe here, your path. You're being led down a path here. You can see the path. I know these cards are a little hard to see the path here, and the path is leading you to the Hierophant, the Empress card. So we see a possibility of a commitment here, you being led towards, you know, an opportunity here with that Two of Wands too. So there could be actual plans being made. There could be an attempt to get out of your comfort zone, go on that adventure. Maybe you'll be leaving. Maybe you're leaving on a jet plane. I don't know why I wanted to be corny like that, but some of you may be going somewhere, all right? And it's leading you to your partner. The Chariot. Now you got 4 major arcana. So you're moving forward towards victory. Some of you are definitely going somewhere, going on a trip somewhere, and you might have some fear of this. You know, I'm going to have to clarify, you know, because I've just got your parents here, you know, could be creating some sort of fear for you. Maybe you are parents, you know, maybe you want to move somewhere, but you're connected to family. The Chariot card, though, says you're going to overcome this. You're being pulled in a very good direction here. We got the 10 of friggin' Pentacles. I mean, Virgo, your reading is like almost like a storybook, you know, storybook love tale. You are moving so fast towards the 10 of Pentacles. It's all about trusting in yourself and this unconditional love for yourself. This lesson, you know, to trust that you can do it, that you deserve this. The King of Wands, so it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Cancerian energy. Somebody who's very bold, somebody who's very well off, somebody who's an entrepreneur. They're not afraid to go after things, you know, very established. They could have their own business, especially with the 10 of Pentacles. Could be somebody who's very wealthy. You've got there's just so much going on in your reading, and I'm trying to keep it just on in a love, you know, relationship. I got 5 of Swords, so there's definitely some conflict, some stress here, some sort of stress. For some of you, it could be with parents, and we got the High Priestess here. Maybe you're stressing, you're not trusting your intuition here. And we got the 6 of Pentacles. But I'm telling you right now, everything's going to balance itself out. You have some sort of offer, support coming in. So I think for some of you, there's something about traveling, going somewhere, moving on. And this could be really talking about some of you that don't have anybody in your life yet. You're headed towards, you know, you're dreaming of a spiritual connection. You're dreaming of being in a loving commitment with somebody. And we see you traveling, moving, and we see you meeting somebody here. So if some of you have plans to go somewhere, this is where it's starting. All right, we could be skipping chapters, but I mean, I'm asking for, and we're talking about the new moon in Sagittarius too, manifesting a brand new beginning. And you've just have so many powerful cards. And these last 3 cards right here are really saying, like, you've got some mental stress, mental conflict here. And you've got the High Priestess say, you've got to stop fighting your intuition. You just got to follow your intuition and trust that the universe is going to work out for you. The 6 of Pentacles means you are being supported, taken care of. You will be assisted. No matter where you go or what you choose to do, you will be taken care of. So this anxiety, this fear of the unknown, or deciding what to do. Maybe some of you really are deciding. You're at a crossroads. Do I stay? Do I go? And it doesn't mean you have to leave town. It just means you could be leaving a situation or deciding to move forward with a situation. But there's some sense of anxiety, maybe trust issues with somebody. And I just feel like a lot of that is your thoughts and your emotions just all over the place, your anxiety. And I feel like you're at a point here where you are moving towards this, you know, this next chapter here, that whoever you're connecting with, whether it's a Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Taurus, Pisces energy here, you know, you are moving towards victory, success here. And I've got the Queen of Pentacles. There you are. So it's like a lot of you in this energy of contemplation. You've been sitting there working real hard. You know, this could be a single parent. This could be you're so independent. Maybe you've been in this position for so long that you're not used to other people, or you don't trust other people, and you're not used to anybody supporting you or taking care or helping out or coming together with you. And you've been alone for a while for some of you, or even in a relationship you felt like this or feel like this. And you know, here you are in this contemplate. It's like you've got to make this choice to get out of this comfort zone and move forward, move on. Right? You're going to be very successful. Right? The Nine of Wands. There's nothing you haven't been through, Virgo. All right, so let me get a couple clarifications here. Let me get a little bit more in depth on, I mean, that seemed pretty, you know, look, Virgo, I can't wait till Scorpio season's completely over, being a Scorpio. I mean, I want my reads to be a little bit more fun and uplifting and not always go so spiritual and deep, but I can't help it. You've got the same thing. You've got the Five of Swords here, mental conflict. You've got the Eight of Wands, a lot of action, messages, communication coming in. You know, that's travel too. And we've got the Page of Cups. So we've got being in cloud nine, your heart just being lifted. You know, this is messages, this is communication. Maybe some of you stressing over that, you know, communication, that you're crushing on somebody or wondering when you're going to be in that feeling again, you know. But I see a lot of movement. I feel like, you know, where you're at, you've been thinking way too long. You've gotten stuck in that hermit energy. It's time to get out of, you know, that withdrawn stage, you know, that I can do everything on my own stage, and not be afraid anymore. And look, the Page of Swords. So this is something that's on the horizon, like, you know, the Page of Cups, Page of Swords. You know, this is good news coming in. This is somebody that might have a hard time, you know, communicating their feelings, but they definitely, there's a crush or romantic feelings coming in, messages, a lot of activity for those of you. And you may be like, you know, over here stressing, in denial, lying to yourself, or just thinking things aren't going to go your way. And you know what I'm getting here is that whatever this is that's causing stress or anxiety for you, I feel like it's a waste of your time. I feel like you might be so used to being stressed out over situations, or a situation, that it's hard to believe that something like this is going to work out. Or maybe some things are hitting you all at once, and it's like the Hierophant, the High Priestess showing up in your read. It's like you're being guided to just trust. And here we go. Eight of Wands talks about quick things moving pretty fast. So whereas you may have been stagnant for a while or dealing with some conflict, things are about to move into, you know, a whole new different direction. So expect some sort of communication, some sort of good news, something coming in. So it could be online texting, communication, or call, but it's definitely somebody wanting to open up emotionally. And it feels like a very good energy. And the reason why I'm saying this is because all the other cards here. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like the seeds have been planted, and now you'll be finally seeing the movement, the manifestation starting to process, to bloom. all right? You know, Two of Swords here. There's your energy. You know, you've got to go within, trust the universe. We got Lover's card right here. I love, it's my favorite Lover's card. You're being drawn, pulled, all right, towards a beautiful love connection. Page of Pentacles, somebody you can trust, a new solid opportunity, away from this energy of feeling alone and empty. All right, Virgo, I can't wait for Sagittarius season, I'm telling you. All right, we've got Capricorn energy showing up for you. We have house 9 here, so it's all about spirituality, growth, Sagittarius season. So we're seeing that there is going to be maybe travel expansion, higher learning with that Hierophant card too, but very strong spiritual connection. And we have Mercury energy here, so we're seeing communication, networking, travel, learning as well. And everything there is pretty much what's coming through in here. Let me see if there's any qualities, and then I'll pull some tea leaf, and then we'll do Aries through Pisces. Travel. It's written all over this reading. Some of you, this might be seeds being planted with this 7 of Pentacles. Some of you may need to travel, go on a trip, get out of where you're at, and, you know, communicate, explore, network, connect with different people. You may be going on a vacation, but I see a honeymoon phase coming in. Family. All right, somebody here, soul family, group, networking, communicating. You may be coming together, blending your families with somebody. You may end up having a family with this person. This person may be coming towards you. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You may have a family, but this person coming towards you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aries, Leo, Sag. And we're seeing that they could be a parent themselves, bringing children into the relationship. You could be younger than them, or they could be younger than you, but there is definitely a youthful energy. One of you has a more youthful energy. One of you is very much into music and fashion and brings a sort of playfulness. And if this is you, Virgo, this person's extremely attracted to that. Look at this, communication, texting, and online. So there's your news, there's your, and there you are, the wallflower. Limiting your potential, hiding, withdrawn, hermiting, right? And you're withholding, the 7 of Swords, withholding. Strong friendship, friends, new acquaintances, networking, Mercury energy. It's talking about getting out of your comfort zone. I was talking about this in my live readings where, one of the girls I read for, women I read for, it's like going back to her own home state, but it's like move to the other side where you haven't been yet, so that you don't go back. You can start fresh, even though it's your home state. Go to a completely different town. Right? For some of you, young male there, young female. So somebody's younger. And we see a lightness here. Freedom. Freedom from this anxiety that you've been feeling. Let me get some tea leaf predictions for you, and then we'll move forward. Woo. Caterpillar. Things are not always... Ooh, this other one switched over too. All right, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. All right, and that's been all over this reading. We have Caterpillar, so things will not always be this way. A change is coming. We're going through this Scorpio season and transformation, end of November. So I feel like as you're going into Sagittarius season, you are coming out of the cocoon. You're evolving, and so a broken wishbone. Here's where the moon card is. All right, you're not believing that your wish is going to be granted. And we have clubs. Someone will try to make you do something against your will here. And what that card tells me is not something serious. I don't feel like you're going to go to jail, all right? But it's more about somebody constantly asking you to do something, or wants you to do something, or puts pressure on you, puts guilt on you. And you know where I was going with that, we have parents, we have family members, we have other people that you're connected to. You may be trying to get out of your comfort zone and travel, go somewhere different, and there could be people trying to make you, or convince you, or create fear, anxiety, trying to make you do something against your will, like, you know, saying, no, don't go, don't move, don't do this, but bullshit. All right, so we got Jug, lighthearted, carefree time coming in. Dealing with a relationship or a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. All right, and we've got 4-leaf clover. So we have great good fortune coming your way. And that's going to kind of stamp this. You know, I could have went all different ways with this reading. It was wanting to go kind of deep for you, and I just didn't, you know, I was trying to keep it with love here. It's hard for me to do that, obviously. I've already shuffled these cards, all right, beforehand. I just want to shuffle them in front of you so you see, but I'm going to pull from 3 different piles here to do if you're in communication or very little communication with somebody, or these cards can tell you anything. So just whoever's on your mind. All right. Oh, wrong deck. This was the deck. All right, Aries, if you have an Aries on your mind, I feel so drawn to you. You're so pure, and it's benevolent, right? This benevolence energy, this good energy about you. Very good. And I got the energy of a unicorn too. And I fantasize about you while I'm in bed with someone else. All right, so that's all I need to say about that. We have Taurus, I lied to you. I'm healing. I have some spiritual discord. I'm trying to bring harmony. I regret being unfaithful. Now I know how it feels. Gemini, I couldn't tell you face to face. You were incompatible. All right, there was some incompatibility, but it hurts seeing you love someone else. So it's just like you guys couldn't cooperate with each other. You couldn't seem to be in sync. You know, we got this ballroom dancer. You couldn't synchronize. Cancer, I find you so attractive. All right, excitement. All right, but this says incommunicable. So for some reason, they're not communicating exactly their intentions though, because it says, I'm done with work. Can you meet up? So there is a sense here that somebody does want to get together with you, Virgo. So Cancer does. There is a sense too, they want emotional freedom. So just keep that in mind. Doesn't mean that it can't change, but it does. It is being pretty like no strings attached right there with Cancer. Leo, I'm waiting for an apology, deception, but I can't stop thinking about you. And if you feel like you're the one waiting for the apology, then it could be flipped too. There's been some deception though. Virgo, I daydream about a life with you. I'm so sexually drawn to you and attracted to you, but I had to go. We were holding each other back. So maybe in the past, but it seems like there could be a rekindling here. Libra, I have trouble with intimacy. It's hard for me to be vulnerable, and I avoid life-changing decisions. Your jealousy smothered me as well too. Libra, your intellect arouses me. I've been thinking. I'm very sentimental. I repress my emotions, but I am thinking about you. And I need to move on, though. We still have unfinished business. Scorpio, I wonder how you feel. All right. Their soul's a bit dimmed. They're in a dark place, but they are starting to see a brighter future, right? And they do see, it says magnificence, sorry. So I do feel like they see something in you, okay? And so they're starting to question. You will always have my heart too as well. Sagittarius, I hope I will see you again sometime. I'm moving ahead successfully. I'm going on this adventure. We will always find our way back together. Just a time being, a pause. Capricorn, I miss seeing you. We're going through some sort of transition, death card here, some change. And I'm sorry for ghosting you. So there's going to be some sort of change happening here with Capricorn. Aquarius, I never want to feel that way again. All right, I feel like I've missed my opportunity with you, but I do feel like I couldn't meet your expectations, and it's so hard to stay mad at you. Aquarius. Now that was Aquarius. Yeah. Pisces. I pretend that I don't care, but I see a reunion coming. It was an unfortunate ending between us, but there was cloud 9 love between the two of you. I want you, but no strings attached. So it's somebody who has a fear of commitment. All right, guys, I love you, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Take care, guys.